Retro Shred had the idea that I could stream some of creative content. And today I've been doing some more level stuff. Probably just stream it. I'm not sure. Usually I don't have music, but I was thinking to put some, but I think it's dumb. We'll just do what I do usually. I start off with actually just testing. Yeah, I will check this section too here. This enemy needs changes. I did the research. It's also very loud. Did the research. When they spawn, they have one frame where they can hit you. It needs to be removed. I need to add an extra check for that. I probably will not do coding while streaming, but like some level editing is, I think it's okay. I think like this I can still talk without the game cutting my voice off altogether. That's kind of sucks, they go off screen. It's easy. Yeah, you kind of know she's coming, but sometimes she comes in an angle where you cannot dodge this ghost. But well, I mean, this hack is pretty much aimed for people that like hard hacks, don't really care. I really try to make it fair altogether, but from the first stage on, I teach ring glitches and stuff. I like this ghost. I mean, um, I did decide. I mean, I cannot have too many enemies here. But it's the new set I choose with the zombies, skeleton, spider, and I think those ghosts fit the graveyard theme actually very good. And there are enemy that is good to place in a large area screen. Else skeletons, if you place a skeleton, they will just fall through the floor and things like that. It's kind of the issue there. Oh. Yeah, in spawns it's a bit kind of interesting. The latest change is actually changing up just the background. I never liked this. You cannot really see. Should have showed in the beginning. Made this stone. Oh, that's what I mean sometimes. You just see it coming and you have no way to dodge. But when there is meat and stuff. And here you need, yeah, that's exactly the thing with that one. The beginning I thought it's maybe kind of funny, you know. But you have one particular thing. It doesn't kill you, but you kind of have to remember now. When I walk up here, yeah, there will come. And if you're prepared, it's not a problem. But if you're unprepared, you have no chance to dodge that one. I don't think it's great, but well. You need to have enemies in the end. Cannot reach that one. Yeah, I can actually maybe show the enemy sets. Maybe I could have showed before too. Is it on the debugger? Yeah, it is. put it over here. And the whole space is actually used with enemies. Pretty much every pointer arrangement I have does make full use of all the enemies. Maybe can. I know I turned it off. Here the same, can draw the enemies very quick. I did decide to have the horse here too. Not really fits the swamp theme that much, but it's also not that far off. I really like to have the speeding guy here. The fishman. And the idea is the next section I want to build up is like, go through the swamp and actually jump on those platforms with ring glitches. And you come from a ring and you actually have to take them out on a small platform. So you need to jump around since they need free hits and stuff. I think it will be a cool section. And here I just make sure like everything looks right. Would be cool to have different fuzzies so they have different can go around larger blocks and stuff. Something that would need to be coded. Oh, there they come. You actually don't see where they start from. I had like that you see him hanging and getting off, but it's how the camera is. Kinda the first stupid jump. You can see the spikes down there, but they're in the water. You don't see them very well, so you may just jump down and die the first time. And here you have choice. I don't know. Still need to check out this side. One problem with the background, if you're high up, the lowest part is always, you're not supposed to show it. I think you should put one more ring here. You can go over there, but there is also a secret over there. If you come from above, so you get something. If you're getting punished, if you miss up the rings, if you fall down here, maybe you get spikes, maybe you get a one up on the cross. Also, you get some meat back here, but there is. I have no idea what else to do with this section right now. And you're supposed to do those actions, and it's really what I did with it is usually if you have long whip, it's kind of easy that when you just whip down, really should teach you. And I don't want to make it too punishing, but here you can still bump your head like this. Maybe I should rearrange it a little bit so it's less punishing. Yeah, I think I should do that. Yeah, let's like, I don't know how much it really needs. Is it cool that you have to jump out? With the long whip you can just reach it. It's kind of good since I see players don't know when they bump their head how to do the. A lot of people will whip too late and miss it when they jump out and fall down and get hit by that thing. Oh well. I usually just play through the whole stuff a lot to really, you know, to know how things feel and how they may turn out. The horse is kind of hidden back there. Here it's the same. Actually, these rings are not really aligned properly, so it will be hard. Harder, so to speak. Oh, this path is actually kind of bad there. Where does it come from? That's the path down here. Maybe we should get rid of those altogether. Just have the continuous path for this section. It can be frustrating though. Especially when they spawn, when you still do the ring stuff, but you could have them over here. But here you're already kind of busy. The thing is, they spawn also up here later. We're just supposed to get rid of them. I think it's the best. It's already a more or less hard platforming section. We could try with the continuous path though. That's event that's not shown properly, but you know, 38 is continuous stuff, 9. Sometimes I have to look them up what they do, but we'll try how it turns out when you have them. Here is very bad if you have to this section and the bat coming flies in. Also over here it's very bad. Here you have to drop, so you can always kind of avoid it. Let's just check out how it will turn out. This is a bat that when you place it, it first will hang. Then we'll do swoop. If you're on the right spot, but doesn't really. I think it's kind of good if you walk to the right. Kinda can prepare. It's good then you can spot it before it actually swoops down, else it will be too surprising. Here it will not work out since the goal is that you can spot this ring from up here, so you know what you're supposed to do, you know, crouch under here, whip here, so if you drop down you will just get hit by the horse here. I've not played that section, I still need to see how it turns out. No, I don't know if I think there are paths like this one. Maybe we can have a path here. There's not too much besides the fishmans that pop off. We'll save it. Just see how the rest turns out so far. This platform spawns. Okay. be over here to work. And then it will go under. So I like to change this in the scene too, since it look kind of strange. We can have some decoration here. Who knows? Also, I do have the level select installed, so you could quickly navigate to the stage you need to test. It's also good to start out like with small whip as you died, since you kind of want to be able to get your long whip back kind of naturally. At least for this hack. Since I do a lot of ring stuff, I really want to things line up nicely. And here, particularly, no, I don't have it set up where you just get the long whip. I don't have it right now. So we make those things harder. So we'll just do that right now. You know, the one thing you can do, you just have the big heart near the beginning. Most people will just pick it up, and then naturally you will get it from a small heart later. I'm not a fan of this. Tied 80. You kind of don't see it. Could I just have it hanging here in front of the window? Maybe you can see it better like that. Yeah, still too far. I just want to swing out and actually don't hit it on the side, hit it just perfectly. This one we can just move over a little. I think it kind of feels good, you know, you have some distance. You can do it with small whip anyway. Also I do my axe so that you can beat it with. I like to do it as a challenge sometimes, you know, small whip percent. Will always be possible if you're up to the challenge. Yeah, you can see it. Maybe I should put it up a little more. The thing is, if you... Oh yeah, that's what happens when you fall. You don't hit it. Oh, there's something. This is the continuous path. I cannot show off things. But you want to avoid, if you would do full swings, you don't want to reach there. I need to make this wall smaller. Do not have those enemies being stuck there. We could make a trap here. If you cut out that corner. Ah, it would be mean. I'm looking for the block that has a little cutout for the platform to go in so it looks nicely like this. Is there something that fits better? I'll leave it like that. I know it's a very small screen actually. I mean, I could maybe get used to work with the lens. But when I look over, I think it doesn't work with the stream very well. You cannot see the part I'm focused on. Strange enough. Or do you? Maybe I'm supposed to have this over here then. I can't see it at all. I guess you have to zoom yourself if you're interested to watch this. Yeah, make this. Where do we have this platform? This works actually very well. Have this cutouts over here. I kind of like the walls to be connected, not just free floating. Maybe we should get rid of the spikes up here altogether. I mean, they don't add anything. You don't ever see them really. No, just wanted them to have so you're more prepared. Maybe you see them, but you don't. So I can use this to connect. Maybe we'll just use the stairs I once made. They're kind of suck though. Since they have ground underneath, they will make you being stick to them. Now the horse fits nicely in there. Do I not have some really small platform like here, but without background? Like something like this, but this could look not too bad if this would be something like this here. But then we have the horse again. We could replace this with just maybe some wood. No, build something with the box we have. But there is, it's hard to connect to this. You can draw bridges like over here. Stuff with them, but with this kind, it's kind of hard to build things. this looks stupid because shadows. No, you cannot have it like this. I think I will do something like that here. Should I move this backward? Have this more open. Question is if you wanna cut it smaller even more. I mean, why do they spawn? Because of this or of this? Maybe I'm supposed to move them out of the way a little bit too. Some other stuff I can make. But the event spawner will... There's not like the normal enemy. I think it's... If you have scroll it off screen, takes a while for the enemies to disappear. I don't want them to spawn in here. This looks stupid and I have the same problem with the wall again. I think it's definitely this spawner that affects this area. I kind of want them to be in here. And there is no easy way to just move a whole section. If you didn't plan ahead, you're kind of forced to redraw everything or find a way around it. But we can make this wall very thin. We Is it smart to use stairs? It's another question. Maybe somebody finds something to do with them. I guess not. I mean, when they're upside down, you'll probably never reach them. And if you do, it will look funny, that's for sure. Maybe I can glitch your way over somehow. Would be interested to see that. Now the probability that he lands in here, it's possible still. But then, in most cases will not happen, so I don't care too much. Moving this to the right is too much work for me right now. I rather like to continue with this section. Now let's try how it works out right now. I have it open twice. I should have closed the wrong one. Ah, give me. This is made so you can swing under. If you keep your whip long, you will have trouble. Probably hit one. But these are things that should in general teach you, you know, be more creative with the rings. Since in later stages I really plan to. Yeah, you know my other calls like I don't try to be very too punishing. Oh yeah, I wanted to actually test. Yeah, you still bump there. If you're slightly off. How far could I move it? Still, would be interesting to know. I'll do extra save states here. You can, if you go close, there's still some distance, I mean. Don't want to move out much more. Maybe I should draw new. Maybe I should just not care. I can move it out a little more. Maybe this helps already. I still like to be this a platform you can really good, you can stand on well. But I can for sure, you know, this will just a tad will help a lot of times. The thing I meant, you only see it actually on the rings when you swing. And now you see the effect of the woods. Yeah, well, you can see when you swing under here, but usually you're focused on the other ring, so you don't see it. I usually try to hide it, but I don't always manage. Like here, I can. It's actually not even hidden that well. It's kind of how I like to have it. On those stairs. Yeah, that's how I kind of want to play it out. Now he still got stuck in there. Oh man, oh well. Maybe I shouldn't do... as I said, probably should just not care too much. This platform is to be moved over a little. And then we kind of want to do this section. I mean, the first time you can just sweep up, kill it. But here you actually, you're still able to reach him. So I need to put it up maybe a little bit. Yes. We want the player to go over here. So we have the candles more on this side. Even under. I think it was not too bad. I think I really liked that. Mm. Like this, you should not be able to actually reach it anymore. And then we can recycle that ring. Jump here, you whip over here. Then you can just use it to jump to the next platform to the left. Then we get rid of that here maybe later. Or just change it to... Maybe another thing, I never had it that you had to jump on a moving platform from a English state. It's also something interesting to do. Nobody heard that, hopefully. And it's maybe not even that bad as it's a bit farther out, so you have to commit to the jump and do the rings glitch stuff. I mean, I have it in the first stage, but it's also very unpunishing, where you can rescue yourself. Maybe I can show it off very quick, what I mean by that. Now everything is in the way, let's put it aside. And it's here where you're supposed to learn this action. And even in the other section, I mean, this is actually really not a good example, since if you don't kill him, but I mean, when you don't kill him, maybe it's your own fault. If you fit into this side, he will just die, so should I care? And here is section 2. But this is by purpose, you know, so you jump and then you rescue yourself over here, you try again, maybe you fail again. So you can do this motion. But you already need to learn not to jump into the skeleton too. I think there is no... Maybe some people even try that, but then they see there's no way to get through that. Even with no explanation, you should get the idea that you're supposed to whip this from above and use the mechanics to proceed through. So I teach that mechanic a bit. And here, I mean, right now it's not even but the punishing. You will jump down and probably get hit by a fishman or something. I didn't botch the bats, but usually it can happen in drop down. It just spawns as you drop, and it comes from this side. And this is the situation. But usually it has also a high probability that it just spawns up here, and you can dodge it with dropping. But it also doesn't kill you instantly, so something not too worried. Now here, I said I'd like to have more platforms, but I'm worried. I'm worried. The collision will pro. I can try it out. Maybe collision is done up here already, and we'll try it out. I'm worried that he will just drop down. I think it doesn't happen on the two screen high scenes, but if you have the four screen thing, there it will for sure happen. I have this another castle where skeletons drop through floors, and I actually used it to have my enemies everywhere, and I used the respawn mechanic to have it on, you know. Mm, I like to have this platform a bit smaller to make it more difficult, but then you also need to make your whip short to not bump into him. We are up here. Probably put it a bit down. Hmm. From here you use a diagonal whip. You could make also another platform. You can jump on it and whip it directly. What usually feels better, it is faster. But then it kind of takes away the, doesn't do anything. Hmm. Then we have another fuzzy up here. Then we jump to this one over here. Or is there something interesting? Something other interesting we could do with it? I mean, we could use the space back here too. But we also need to be careful not to have too many events on the high axis. Since it spawns from left to right, so every event that is in the x-axis will be loaded. I can slow down or in case issues. You always hear the mermaid spitting as long as you're in this section. For example, even if you're up here. And the fun thing with this spiny roller here is that when you're close to him, he will just walk. So sometimes when you get in, he may be quick and then you need just to wait out so that he slows down. Once you're near him, you can take him out very easily. I mean, we can have just a platform over here again too. Cannot really reach it from here even with the ringlish state, but we can with the ring up here. And then we have, maybe we can keep the theme to put a other spiny thing up there. See how this plays actually. But like this, you don't even need to go to the platform. The thing is, you can just ringlish and swing over here and ignore him. But it's something I don't really like. Maybe we just do a double swing up here to this one. Like this. Then we have something back here. We can have this one. I don't want to go too far back though. Maybe the first one a little lower, the other one a little higher this time. It usually works out just well. Now check out how it works out. Um, Birds. Birds. The cool thing when you do levels, you can actually play new stages for yourself for a while. They're kinda new, I mean. You did them yourself, but you still experience them fresh. How punishing is it? I mean, yeah, it's actually fairly good. I mean, you're supposed to get it straight, but some people tend to. If people try it like this, they will realize very fast that it's not really possible. Section to teach the player well. I shouldn't be too punishing, picky. Try to say, some people just try to go to their move to the side before they let go of the button. This you can totally do there without bumping. Never tried the lower part here. Yeah, this is kinda funny. Good thing it doesn't kill you. You still have to. This horse doesn't look right there. It's good to be farther down so you have the chance to actually spot it. Just move it farther in, maybe like this. Could look good. This is also kind of a trap. You know, you can get squeezed, but well, it is how it is. Are there sections where the cross is actually fun to use? Maybe we should just remove the stairs. I think people can start disliking them. We try not to put spikes over here. I think they are interesting, but it's also already a longer section. And insta kills in longer sections, they're just bad. In general. Did this ban even spawn? No wonder. Wrong mask. Mask 4 will second quest, I guess. True for all of them. Oh yeah, potion. I changed the potion. We could. Usually I make it so some enemies spawn that have special drops. I use it like that. I started the theme I have twice in the first stage. Here I actually never made use of it. Section doesn't. Not every section needs to have it. Maybe here it would be good to have something with it again. I don't see a good section to actually find it. Maybe, have it back here. So you have something on over here, you can do something special with it. Or maybe make a section easy, you have a birch that drops a rosary or something. I mean, you can go to an extreme where you actually use this mechanic to make it more or less beatable, that you need an enemy to drop a rosary in air where you have to grab it. I mean, you can do crazy setups. Sometimes I think it would be interesting to do some. But if I do them, I'll probably do it for, a secret pass. Can unlock something. I don't like to have it as a necessity. If we need to do it. Birds with meat. Bird meat. I think it's a good idea. 25. You just put as a sub ID 25 and the bird will drop meat, and we do it as a second quest bird. But I have to put the bird somewhere where they not. They are very bad with the ring swing thing. They fly on unpredictable places. They will just knock you down. It's frustrating again. But you can have this meat bird things over here. And then we put a potion in this section here. For people that like to discover things. Or maybe have it down here. Probably will put something in the code that's, has some lightning effect, I'm not sure. So far you just hear some thunder if you pick it up. This, I would just leave it. Mm, 18. No, we don't need those platforms really. Just replace them again. And this will start on the right side, go to the left. It will not be far enough. We put it like this. I think there is one platform that goes farther, left and right, if I'm not mistaken. Would need to look it up again. Maybe can do that right now. I haven't looked up the sheet for quite a while now, so probably go to the Dropbox, look for it there. Or I should have it around the other documentation stuff. Hmm. Well, I just have texts. I think I call this old documents and look it's up on the Dropbox since I still share it there. Yeah, once I used to make sheets for all kind of stuff. If you're interested in the event 217 platforms, sub ID 0, we go left right. 1 is up down 5 blocks, 2 up down 8 blocks. Then we have the triangle. Now there is no, or I missed it. There is no other left right. All we can use is triangle and or try them out. Maybe some, these are all documents. Maybe I didn't document it properly. I don't see the C. Can also put it on the beginning so we just see. farther. This should be the triangle. And we see it goes like 3 blocks sideways. Does 6 do something? Yeah, this is the set. I just didn't document it. Kind of funny that you can use them to go through platforms. Never used them like this before, like if you put it here. As long as you don't move. But you can also use them to initiate a zip or something. If you want to go with crazy setups. Now you zip automatically. When it does change the direction, I'm not sure. If you hold jump, do you still? Yeah, you still zip. Yeah, there can be a zip launcher. If you like to use it as a mechanic. This also goes 3 blocks to the side and 2 down. Do we want to use it over here? That's the question. I mean, you could use it so it comes down and goes up. Instead, I don't know, to have something new. Make this 6 and see how it turns out. Starting point for this one is up. Only 2 blocks though. It's kind of question is if you really see that one. 2 blocks to the side, maybe. Have it just over here. Maybe something in the middle. See how this turns out. Get rid of that one. Let's move this out. Oh shit. Oh, too many fishmans. Did I double spawn an event? I'm not sure. Now you see the horse actually. If you jump up, it comes towards you. Kinda like that. There is no... Oh no, never mind. I don't know really like how this looks. Maybe we'll just remove the lower platform there. And if you go down, what happens here? You see the horse there? That's kinda off. You see also the candles, so you can swing over there. You can discover them and go to them. Uh-oh. You can also spawn the horse head. Can you reach the rings from here? I think you can. It's very tight. Oh, come on. I do another save state just to check it out. If you can reach it. But then you need to do all this here. It's still kinda intense, and then you probably use the bat to boost in there and to walk kind of crazy. Oh yeah, they can do that. Ooh, I'm really low on. I could use meat right now here. Oh no, bat. Bat got me. I have to put bats everywhere. As if they are fun like birds. I have to put them everywhere so people know why they hate them. So they don't lose their reputation. If you fall down here, yeah, it's kinda immediately. You cannot really survive that for long. I think it's okay. Would it be fun to have a way to rescue yourself down there? Maybe. Since you can bump your head very easily here, I kinda like to make it hard there. I will put the horse further in, plus some other stuff. There are two types of horses. The upside down will just fly at you. The one that's normal will go in the X direction, through the screen and follow you. I think this is the right type of enemy for that spot. I wanted to change something else, now I forgot. Hmm. Maybe don't use stairs here. I'll leave it like that. Make it a bit more forgiving, like having the stone block being cut off a little bit, like something like this here. Then you can just walk in there. I like the crouching be used sometimes to do it more punishing, but you don't need to walk all the way through. But still you need to walk all the way through almost. Oh well. Maybe did I think about having some meat over here? Small meat already? Meat's over here, it's enough, I think. Depending on situations, you can get hit a lot, and if you look through, it's good to have a big meat there, I think. Yeah, I totally forgot what I really had in mind. even very forgiving. Oh yeah. Yes. Uh, the meat birds, we don't spawn them. If you even get up there in the first place. Since usually sections just don't work out very well. Now we have the fuzzy spawn. Fuzzies, I mean the... Oh, they jump high, man. Scary. Maybe it would have... You know, if you kill him, if this is a bird there... Problem is he will double spawn, but then the meat just drops down if you collected the orb there. I like that. You know, it's a kind of bait. Next time you know the bird has meat and you let him come over to kill him over here. It actually makes the bird more interesting. You do not just kill him as he spawns, you want him to fly and then you see actually his patterns. Oh. Now the fishmen don't spawn at all anymore. Oh well. No clue how to fix that. We don't see him either. And now, yeah, you see the ring actually very good. But you're kinda... You can just enjoy the view. I like to make the left side. You know, there was like a building on the other side. Like you have to see it here too. Oh well. And that's about hiding the... Oh, I didn't pay attention to. Didn't pay attention at all. This can happen too. That's kinda unfun. Especially the leaves, they look good from below. Hmm. Maybe we can make it even walkable. And have a bridge. Something to discover. Hmm. There is a breakable ball I need to implement somewhere too. Yeah, a lot of times it just kind of fix tile sets to look better. I should make the bridge first. Anyways, probably gonna go get rid of most of it here. If I want that. Hmm. Do I want pillars down there? I think the scene down there really looks nice. I don't want that. Yeah, once I had this bridge back here all over the place, but the event is kinda, you know, true. Once you spawn, you cannot really. There's actually something I want to try out with that in the original game too. Curious about something now. I think there's a bug. If you spawn this event, it will draw it on every scene, every 100 pixels, or yeah, just on every other scene. I think if you once walked over here and walk over here, you probably can walk on those things. Will just spawn the tiles needed. Maybe have it down here like this. Then we can have, the breakable wall up here like this. We can make the interior like castle-like. I have these blocks here I can use for that. I can make it to something. Now this doesn't look right anymore, but we'll use this one anyway. I want to test my theory out very quick. We'll use Messen and just load up the practice ROM very quick. Practice ROM. Oh, this is loud. Make it quiet. I haven't used it in a while. my fear is if you want spawns, this is a tile replacement event. Like you jump, it triggers to swap them back and forwards, and if you walk. And I think they will spawn back here too once you trigger them. Actually, don't see a single one. Why did it happen? As I tried it in my hack. Are they maybe even farther over, or maybe I could have used this bridge once more if I don't use it over the whole screen. I'm a bit confused. I probably just got confused as I used it since I calculated the offset, the exposition wrong. I'm not sure though. It's weird. I mean, how long is the screen really? They're over here. I thought I was just. Maybe they used the whole spec. Guess I was wrong. Maybe I could use another one of these bridges over here too. But then. Well, I cannot really make it look good in easy way. This one just looks more or less okay. What is great? Probably don't need to decorate in here too much, but can have some, window stuff like this maybe. If you get a peek, you think it is something. Decorate the walls with some green. Maybe have a nicer floor. Oh, that doesn't work out well. Do we wanna use it for something? Maybe we could break through the wall, actually go inside and have some more candles. We cannot put a bird or things up here, since they would just fly down and but then you may get confused where you're supposed to go. Nah, not really. I think you can spot those very easily. You cannot have a bird here. Since you're up here, it will just fly up. Be a pain in the ass. Oh man. If you want to put a bird, we could maybe put it down here instead of that. Put this pad even more over here. Maybe it hangs somewhere in here with the leaves. Could be okay. first meat delivery will be here. Sure, it will be much more fun over here. You know, the surprise effect. But it's not really needed. The problem is if you break a blade, yeah, it will not look very nice if you break the wall after. But we could have it more inside also. Just make it look properly here somehow. Doesn't look too stable, doesn't it? This one will start off. Yeah, we can move it a little. Oh no, we got rid of the thing I need. Twice. Maybe we can, you know, have this part just longer. Maybe I even have something like this already made. Else we can create a block. Sometimes I think it's this one. And you just use this one. Could even have, you know, decorated more. Looks more torn off. Like now it looks like a cross. And then we move this a little bit though to the right. Then you can see the rings better, but it will interfere here, I guess. 3 blocks. We'll just come 2 blocks down. Maybe it's over here. Doesn't really, but you can go on top and just, you know, ignore the spiny better. It's not too bad either, though. I mean, I just want to have him as a little threat for the landing. I don't really kill. I mean, killing him is not really that eventful. Maybe it's even better. It's good to have the bird. The bird comes, you know, when they are below, they will just fly directly under you, into you. Now I'm not a fan of the bird anymore. We can't have him centered, so if you don't go too far to the right, he will not respawn him. But if you go in here and come back, you respawn him for sure. We'll try just to block the entrance off, I guess. I got rid of the event for the wall. I don't know what sub ID you have to pick. I guess every wall has his own background tiles that it will replace, and should pick the one of the stage. So it looks right, and I've never looked into them too much. Maybe it's a different sub weapon. Yaxed. Just some money. Holy water. Yeah, some money is always good. I think it's the third. I think they're in a row anyway. You can always change it. Test it out anyway. I don't need to go look it up. I don't need to change that. Oh well. Do it anyway. It's just a few pixels too much to the right. I don't like the overlaps the corner there. Like this, it will look much better. Yeah, you can actually kill yourself right here if you stand here. Don't play at 10. Oh, no, not even. I was wrong. It's hard to suicide. I still don't really like how this looks. That's the thing I wanted to change and I forgot. Hmm. There is a block that's very similar, but I have to find it first, maybe. Aha! Oh yeah, I forgot. It's actually. No wonder I didn't see it. Well then, in this case, I actually have something that fits. I should. Or are they... Nothing is on the edge. Well, maybe I still need to do something then. L... Or is there... could use that one. Yeah, mostly it's just like for finding stuff. Like, I would need this, but... Oh, it actually fits. Even better than the old stuff. Just make this longer. I can replace this with something down here. Like this one. Oh, maybe. Maybe I would better do one with this kind of food. So it looks properly. Hmm, didn't work out, huh? Oh, wait a second. I just made that one, not the other one. That one actually works. I want this horse to be a little lower, like it hangs on that thing. I never tested to just run. You know, this gives you a little bit more time. Try how it behaves down here. Oh well. The event actually did show up right, but the rest is... I would need to reload. Oh, there is a lot going on. So many bats. He's walking on the top. Didn't thought about that. It's actually kind of. Oh, my meat delivery. No, my meat. Okay, it can troll you. I didn't even think about that. There is more meat? I even forgot I put it there. Ah, there is, yeah. It's okay. I want to make sure you can jump over this one if you don't want it. Put it over here so you don't bump your head. Ah. What is bats? It's spawn because of that spawner here. Okay, now makes sense for me. Ugh. Really scary. All these bats. They can hit you probably, still knock you down. I just see the interior. I think this is good, so the bird shouldn't bother me when I swing across here. That's the thing I try to find out. But the bat will. Yeah, what will I do with this section? That's another question. The photo the bats are stupid, kinda. Repeating bats. Then in the remix hack I had them already a lot. And the boss I have no idea either right now. Probably will be modified Medusa somehow. Oh, if you try up, it's actually a problem. You cannot hit the snakes very well. Oh. What's for people that drop down here? I want to see what's on this side. I mean, exploring should be rewarded, I feel like. It would be nice to have maybe another secret where you can return. I like to decorate this a little bit more. This bat, it's not very good, but also not really that bad. I mean, put it further away, I think it's totally fine. You know, use it here, but you also spawn it over here. Maybe, we'll see. How do we make it look nicer? Maybe we are supposed to have some pillars below, at least on one side. Make it more, you know. This wall is too repetitive. It's already a bit better. Upside down, they look just wrong. Probably don't even see that spot at all. Um, I shouldn't be worried about that. Make it stone. This block is kind of never used. Maybe could we make some use down here? Like here, a pillar would fit well there. Or this. That's okay. Now some blocks have layer priority. I don't want to use those. I think I just put it where I don't really want it. I'd like to have it more over here. Just put it here. And it requires me to make new blocks again. Maybe it stands in the swamp. I mean, it doesn't look bad because you have a foreground layer too still on this spot. I think it's okay. You could walk on those, but I'm not thrilled to change it up too much. Just wanted to have some pillars to give it more the feel of a structure being there. I mean the leaf, we have them later. But in here it's probably better to have just a pillar. But I need to make some new blocks, it seems. Could use those, but they don't fit. If I want to use those, they would be higher up, wouldn't they? Okay, just don't use this. Here we have similar blocks. Still hard to spot. This is one out of the range. This is the thing with the editor. Usually it will show where you are, but it cuts off like on 1FF, and this tile actually comes from a lower part of. You would need to edit it from by hand. Or you just take it from something else like this here, where it is used. I cannot really use it as a decorative element back here, since it would just require me to make a lot of new blocks. I really don't want for just to look more interesting. But here it is okay, I think. I can do something with those blocks, maybe over here. Another entrance like. You know, I cannot go. Oh, did I even get rid of those events for the camera lock? I just don't see them. Didn't even notice that they're not there. I could change them up, but I think this is a good spot that the screen snaps on the top for this section. Kinda like to keep it like that. Here you could jump like maybe a bit over here. So we cut it off right around here, I guess. But we have something. You know, maybe you can go out here, but you cannot get in. Um, and here, I think I have an interesting tile. There is just one tile high of swamp, and the rest. Or maybe actually not. I don't even have it in here right now. But I will make those. No, I copied this level just because I had some extra blocks with it to arrange. You know, these ruins, castle-like structure. Didn't want to redo all the blocks. Just make it look more dangerous over there. I still have those things, but I used as rings. But since I can have them as sprites here too now, I don't need them. But they still kinda look good. We can also stand on them. Makes them kinda interesting. Maybe we like to have it a bit bigger actually. If you want to have an element like this in here. Oh no, not there. You stay. I look for this, but with the brown background. I could just go get it over here, I guess. The main reason I wanted to have this is actually just to show off this glowing little glow effect. I have blocks like this down here. And you know, you have another secrets for people that like to explore. Sometimes I'm blind. Maybe put everything a little bit more up. This is dangerous. You can go hop over here, out of here. I need to prevent that. It can be done by just doing this. We kinda can't spot that this is not right. Oh my, what should I do? Move it even farther up. Or not to boost these blocks at all. They don't fit. I can have them down here. Looks more or less okay. Do we have this one here? It looks a bit smoother. Here I cannot really fix it. What do we want to have in here anyway, in the first place? This will prevent us from snapping the camera till up here. We could also make the first bridge a bit shorter. What wouldn't be too bad. Could have also another ring to swing to this part. That probably will do. Do we want to have this funky? I mean, you can still do that. This will be this kind of ring that you can go on top of. Oh no, I'm moving the wrong object. I think we need to please place them like this. And this does have layer priority. And layer priority, all the sprites will be just behind it. That's how this did work in the past. What could we have here? I mean, we have the cross already, like back here. There is a one up. I don't want to have more in one spot with the one up. Good question. You can just have a bunch of big hearts. Since I don't have a better idea. In the second spot, maybe you missed the cross here and you kind of fell down here and then at least you have something. Why not? And in this section we don't have a, you know, cross might not even be that useful. But still, it's the weapon most people know best and like. And it's great for the Medusa fight. I can't even have it back here. I just have the big hearts back here. If you decide to go here. I should remember those numbers. It's can just type it in instead of clicking 10,000 times. Wouldn't be too bad. I need to have further down. $30 should be 50, shouldn't it? The other one could be 70. If you save, those things will snap back and forward anyway. Also, can you actually use this ring for something else there too? I mean, stupid spot to get on there anyway, since probably just gonna get sped on. But you could maybe do something like that. Let's test that too. Ah, come on, stop it. Save state. Yeah, and then you just go in here to get this one. Maybe you should make it so you can reach it better for people who actually want to go that route. I think it's the quickest. This jump is kinda... If you do that, you're screwed anyway. This horse should be 4 pixels lower. How many times did it change the position of that? I know I should remember how to put those things. This should look right now. I didn't pay too much attention how it actually looks. It looks stupid, doesn't it? I mean, I can put it further down. And you have plenty of time to actually just get rid of it. Oh well. I'm not really sure what to think of it right now. it good or not? Oh, oh wait, maybe instead of... I know you need to go too far and then you spawn the horse and then you're in all kind of trouble. Yeah, you can even toy around. You want to be quick here, oh. The bats. I don't know, I'll disable that one quickly. No, it's dangerous too. You can easily get yourself to death there. No, no, no. Do it totally wrong. Uh-oh. Ooh. I fixed that one horse head. Or could we make it? I think it's just alright. It just needs to go a bit further down. Maybe change the sprite even. Oh no. I kinda would like they are not just like cut off like this. Maybe have a little spine, you know. So you can imagine how it hangs on something and it looks a bit gross. And just as long as it attaches, it actually doesn't even matter. I feel like. Is there something else? This bat I don't like. I mean, it comes from the bat spawner. Gives you extra challenge if you want to be fast. I'm failed to whip back here sometimes. But if you focus to just turn around, I think it's just fine. And I cannot really improve it in any way to make it easier. Yeah, come on. Does this look stupid behind this, but not the other one? Oh, but well. At this point, we do not care about small things. This looks a bit cut off down here too. If you have a sub weapon here, you have a cross. You can while swinging, you can throw cross, get rid of. It's kind of cool that I didn't even think about that. It just pushes you off, you know, pushes you down. It's a nice little trap. I cannot put this further down. Oh, now I have to. That's oh. I didn't even know. I did this once. I have those. I just forgot that I have it. And those are solid, so you cannot bump into the spikes from down here. What is very good. You could maybe manage it from diagonal. You know, you throw the cross here if you had it. Um, you need to be quick though. You can make it. Yeah, but no, it doesn't kill you. Something very dangerous I didn't think about actually can be this strat. Oh, you cannot go back. That's just, I would call this a problem. Shouldn't be an issue, but it actually is an issue. It's kind of funny how the interaction is. It will just put you below. I'm not sure why. I cannot get back. Well, just let's face, I cannot go back this spot. Maybe, who knows? But I don't know how. On the white ones. I wonder if it has to do with me being docked there. I'm not sure if it's. I kind of like that. Go behind this. Oh. No, I'm up here again. I can get hit actually. Need to wait for the bats. So I don't need to replay the whole thing. The thing I wanted to try out is. No. If you can stand just above the spike. Maybe it depends how you whip it. Be on the left, on the right there. I don't even connect. You know, make it a speed strat. They already have small. I mean, I like to see the spikes. Just leave it alone. Let's look at the sprite here. No, probably just that 1 pixel. Most people won't turn back. I don't really like to change it. Just because you know, if I had a half high tile, hmm, it might even help to have the interaction like this if you go into the thing. If I change it up, I might cause new problems. Is it worth changing? Nobody will get up here backwards. It's kind of obvious that you progress in one direction. Would even be good to have a checkpoint after here. Maybe you can hard code those in somehow. And still need to look into it. Yeah, and I do have choose. I did choose the. These are probably the right ones. Yeah, here. Let's just use the other ones. notice the ones above too. I could put it down here. It's actually meant to be used like that. In the other level segment, I had more standing in the swamp like this. And you feel if you can jump, it makes it just an even line here. With tiles or swamp, you can jump off. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out the secret actually. I haven't done that. See if everything is alright with it. Maybe I would be happy to have an extra meats delivery. Oh, yeah, if you turn them, they will act as stairs. It's not good either. I'm not allowed to turn them, then it looks bad. Maybe I need to make a new block too. Else they are like this. I mean, no, it's okay. Blends in very well. Doesn't look bad. Maybe I can make rounded edges for that one too. Oh, it doesn't even need it. Oh, I had it open already. What actually killed me there? Kind of interesting. Got me by surprise. Are there spikes? There's probably some spike tiles down there. This is the only spike tile. There's something else off then. Because this is swamp and then I may have... I'm actually confused. I want to look at the block very quick. Or maybe I should just test again. Yeah, maybe it's something I changed. Yeah, I've got to get rid of this. Oh, that's another thing I need to fix. I forgot about that. Maybe I should do it right away. This is an issue. You cannot have solid blocks here. Else, if you are on the very top and the lowest part is actually swamp, you can keep jumping over the level. It's also a fun thing you actually could do. I just need, make it swamp. You can see those. Should be just this part, the top part removed. get rid of it. Or get rid of it at all here. I still don't really like how it looks. What makes it look better if you have these borders installed somehow? You know, maybe use those for a window. And then just you never see the middle of it, just see it from the left or the right. It does look better in my opinion. You only view it from the borders anyway. They're not turned, nothing. There's this is slime, this is slime. I got killed touching those somehow. And I cannot think of an interaction that actually made this happen. Usually it is squeezed somehow, but I didn't use an event that could wrap. Like blocks can do that. Maybe those can do that, maybe they have something to do with it. But I didn't spawn them so far. They just come up here and then you don't see them. Then you wrap off here. And I don't remember those platforms being an issue. Just the crumbling blocks seem to be an issue. And I always open emulator. Now we should have no more issues, I hope. Oh no. What am I doing? Come on. Maybe even should go for the meats at this point. I cannot get to the meat. Oh, I can get to it. Would be cool if it would be a little bit easier to access from here too. I don't like that you need to go all the way over there. Oh, the meat is actually down here. I'm stupid. Could have jumped over there. I can try that part. Another thing, actually, if you think about it, you don't need to do it. You can just do that like this. It makes the whole thing pointless. I know I should have spaced it more out, but then it's not as beginner friendly to do this action. I'll probably just leave it. Should I? Yeah, it's kind of... How to prevent that? I could have... I could solve the first ring difference. If you don't have a ring. Just a platform that goes out. Kind of funny how it drags you out. I see something. Before it did drag me out. But now it doesn't do anything like that anymore. Kind of funny. Oh well. I still have the stairs here. Come on. Didn't I turn that one? I forget to turn it. Yeah, one is still not right. Let's see if I can still get killed over here. Could have to do something with the save state too. Since I do load different roams into here when testing. But there seems not to be an issue anymore. But a lot of enemies, it's kinda, yeah, very enemy spam here. Oh yeah, the secret. Before I forget. I can't even see that you can jump down here. Oh, the bird comes. Well, he comes kind of from the side, so... Oh. Other... Can put it a bit more up. Since on those rings you can stand. They're kind of interesting since you can use them as a climb thing. You cannot jump over that. You go below, kind of trapped here. Kind of would like to test with small lip, but I don't think this is a kind of issue too. But it also kind of shows what you can do with this block. How it can block you off. I'm not sure that I can reach that with small. I mean, you can kill yourself very easily there. I think maybe something I shouldn't care about either. Maybe, huh. Small it can just maybe be too short. Yeah, I think I shouldn't bother. Who will do the challenge anyway? Oh. We're supposed to go out here like this. The intended way. This is something kind of dangerous here too. If you dip up. Actually, well, not even. It is a bit dangerous too. Ooh, almost. Good hit there. Let's see how this actually looks from the side. Yeah, it looks good, kind of. Then you have even a bat here to fight. Extra meat delivery. If you get low, I think before the boss, you can recover very good here. Even if you don't go for the secrets too much. Just need to make the final stretch to the boss here. Do something interesting here too. Probably more platforming. Okay, I will take a break here. Cut off the stream. Probably will not stream too much things like this till I get some feedback. Actually, people would be interested to watch something like this. So sign off and wish everybody a nice Sunday. Goodbye.